we have to take the pain, and we have to learn from it, and we have to make sure we move forward and we improve.
It wasn't a dreadful performance. They weren't embarrassed in any way, shape or form, Sam, but it hurts. Something like that hurts because you build up to it, your hopes and dreams are there, and then you're beaten by potentially the better of the two teams on the day, but you're basically beaten by a fluky goal.
Yeah, I completely agree with all of what you just said. Yeah, it's difficult because I think that was the pinnacle of the season, wasn't it? I mean, they're mid-table. These last sort of 5-6 games of the season for Wycombe are just a case of picking up as many points as they possibly can, because they're not really going to go much higher or finish much lower than they are right now. So the pinnacle was the EFL Trophy final, and I suppose there are two ways of looking at it, and there has been a bit of a mixed reaction on social media from supporters. A small handful, a little bit disappointed that Wycombe didn't go for it a little bit more, maybe, but there's always the danger when you play against a really good Peterborough side, especially as good as they are going forward, that they on another day they could have been embarrassed, really, by that Peterborough side. I mean, the attacking talent they have is frightening at this level of football, but they were tactically really assured, Wycombe, over the 90 minutes, and they had chances in the first half as well, maybe not quite as many after the break, but really good finale. Just a shame it obviously went the way of Peterborough and not Wycombe.
They've got a decent away record, haven't they, Derby?
Yeah, they do, yeah. I mean, not so much recently. One win from the last 4 away from home, but they've lost just, I think, 6 times away from home all season. So, yeah, over the course of the campaign, they've done pretty well away from home. They lost on the last visit here, though, by 3-2. It actually ended a 15-game unbeaten run for Derby County at the time. And there's been a sort of clamour on social media from Portsmouth and Bolton fans to support Wycombe tonight in helping them get a result against Derby. In fact, I saw one Bolton fan saying that he's actually travelled down from Greater Manchester here tonight to support Wycombe.
Really?
Against Derby. Yeah.
Goodness me. Some people have got way too much time and money on their hands, I have to say.
It would seem that way. I mean, they're 1 point above third place Bolton, who probably have the tougher run in. Bolton have still got to play Portsmouth and Peterborough. For Derby, this is probably on paper their toughest of their remaining fixtures. So I think they'll feel as though if they can get 3 points tonight, they're well on course for promotion, because Bolton's next game is against Portsmouth, which will obviously be very tough for them. So huge game for Derby. They've sold out the away end, so expecting a lot of noise away to my left-hand side, but it should be a good game. Yeah,
I totally agree with, or understand for other fans supporting teams in promotion. I'm obviously we want Watford to win tonight, but from my perspective as a Southampton supporter, Ipswich losing would be a very nice thing to happen tonight. So I'm an extra Watford fan tonight. I'm always a Watford fan, but I'm an extra Watford fan tonight. Is the aim between now and the end of the season what it was before the final? I mean, they can kind of get back to it now without any distractions, and I'm not necessarily saying there were distractions, but in the back of everyone's mind there was always Wembley. That's done. Is the aim back to let's finish as strongly as possible, let's really have a go this season to be as good as we can be, and almost have an extended pre-season with a break in the middle for a few holidays?
Yeah, I think so. I think that he'll definitely be looking ahead to next season now, if he wasn't already, to be honest with you. I mean, even looking at tonight, a draw will take them up a place into 14th, a win would see them climb to 13th, and a top half finish is well on the cards. Because of their run in the trophy, they've got midweek games between now and the end of the season every week. So
yes, I know, remaining. Sam, I know.
So they've got a few games in hand on those around them. So a top half finish is well within reach for Wycombe. And actually, they've got a fairly nice run in as well. Yeah. And they're playing a lot of sides near the bottom. Admittedly, sides that will probably have a lot to play for in terms of the relegation battles. So they'll be up for those games. But it's a fairly nice run in. A top half finish is well within reach. And I think a top half finish and a final in the EFL Trophy would mark a very successful first season for Bloomfield.
Absolutely right.